the hospital.
Scramble her eggs.
That song gets me every time.
That fucking steel work in the background.
Steph started doing her stretches in the corner.
Motivation for Steph. Home Depot song.
Man. All right. Well, we just we're off the heels of the Super Bowl, man, and a new era in the NFL. What do you guys think? How did you win any money?
We did not place a single bet, Foo, and we were suckers for not doing it because we both had everything we were gonna call. We even talked about it before the game.
I knew the goddamn Bengals were gonna cover. And I wanted to throw like $700-800, and I'm just like, nah, I need to chill, dude. I need to fucking chill. And guess what the Bengals do? They fucking cover.
This guy got fucked.
What? What happened?
The missed extra point cost me the halftime and the final. It should have been 14-10 at the half. That would have been a nice pickup in the pool. And the end game would have been 24-20, and I'd have picked up another 200. 100 at the half and 200 at the final. And that missed extra point just said, Mark, fuck you. And I took it right up the old keister.
Yeah. What about you foos over here? You guys were still in quarantine.
Yeah, I mean, I was coming back to life.
You watched the Super Bowl out of threat of death, Foo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because you did not
COVID.
Want to watch it.
We forcefully gave him COVID, so he had to stay home and watch.
He was planning to skip the Super Bowl.
What?
I know.
My band was going to record that day.
Yeah, sure.
Who decides to record on a Super Bowl Sunday?
Mark, thank you. This
band
is
that
exactly
now
what Josh
doesn't
and
have
I
a
were
bass
trying to tell him. And this guy's just like,
no bass player.
No.
Well, I could do the bass in the studio. It's fine.
So
as you have it, Mark.
Please don't text me ever.
Oh, friendship over.
As you have it, Mark. Fate hit Joe C.
Oh,
yeah.
When he
with
put
the
it,
C.
With the
hit
C.
Joe C with
Yeah.
the C.
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I enjoyed myself watching the Super Bowl, Foo.
Well, let me ask you this real quick. And sorry to tangent. Did you enjoy the Super Bowl more or the Puppy Bowl?
The Puppy Bowl was pretty dope, dude. That game was wild. It was close. It was.
I got to claim trademark infringement because it was the team. It was Fluff and Rough.
Yeah.
And during COVID, my friend Brian Ruff and they called me Fluff. So we would play the Fluff and Rough tour golf. We have our own rules for golf.
Dude, I think you gotta
Fluff and Rough. I think I have. I really want some monetary
Dude,
compensation for the fact
here.
that they because we named it 2019, spring of 2019. The Fluff and Rough tour started, so I'm a little upset about this.
You gotta answer for yourselves there, Discovery Channel. Got some splaining to do.
That's
We're about
not
to discover some legal documents when you get served.
Oh, good one.
And so Jesus,
It wasn't,
you really. I tried to brush really past that one. Anyway, the Super Bowl itself though was pretty damn exciting. I really thought I was really rooting for Odell Beckham to have a monster game, and he was having a pretty good game.
I felt bad for him.
Yeah, when he went down,
I didn't fuck him.
and how he went down, it was just like, oh, dude, this guy was gonna be putting up numbers, but you know what? Sure enough, there's old reliable for Matthew Stafford. Cooper Kupp, man. That guy, he's the number one receiver in the league. He won the technical receiver triple crown of touchdowns, receptions, and yards. And yet they still do not give him the respect of the number one ranked wide receiver.
I heard he broke a Jerry Rice record.
He did.
And it took Jerry Rice his whole career to get it. Cooper Kupp did it this season.
He broke him what's this called? Calvin Johnson record.
Which was
the yards in the season.
Okay,
but he broke
I'm gonna
it.
put an asterisk there. I'm gonna put an asterisk.
Here we go.
He did beat it in week 17.
He did?
Yeah,
in
just
16 games. He
just a yard.
I thought it was in the last week that he did it.
No.
It was week 16.
It was just
Okay,
a yard.
then no asterisk.
his
Then no
16th game.
asterisk.
Yeah.
I take it back.
Yeah.
Because there were some of the ones that they were talking about.
Well, like the TJ Watt.
Yeah,
the TJ Watt
Like,
one.
I mean, it is the new. If he would have got another, sack, it would be the new record for a 17-game season. They need to identify because they've had 14-game seasons, 16. Now we're up to 17. They really should identify that. And it's not. You're not breaking the old record, you're setting the new record. Yeah,
you're setting a new record.
Right.
I think that's a big distinction. And it should be that,
No, and there should be. Yeah, but I mean, there's
John
not.
doesn't give a
so
shit.
what can you do?
I'm like, what are you doing over there?
I'm just listening, man.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, fuck, what is
This
this
a good
segment over?
podcast. I'm on the other side of the table.
Anyway, so
you're getting a pop quiz after.
Oh, fuck. All right.
the game itself
Take
was
notes.
fantastic, especially how it ended. Matthew Stafford having to once again be a comeback guy. And it's crazy because you don't realize it, but he did have a lot of comebacks with the Lions. It's just the Lions were just a notorious shitty team.
Yep.
And they always had to come back.
I mean, they drafted
So-
Reggie Bush, dude.
They didn't draft Reggie Bush.
Oh, they signed him. Same shit.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Anyways, Foos. Yeah, what's the best UCLA player to ever come out
Shut
of
the fuck
Oh, ouch. Ouch. Baby bear bullshit.
Damn.
Bear.
Anyways, Foo. Sorry. This guy just...
I don't even know what. I feel like
just-
I'm in the middle of a
he
fight
just
here, and I just gotta
fuels
step
my
aside.
rage when he brings up his bullshit Bruins and
Continue.
Anyway.
Continue with the
Babe, can you spell shit in here?
to my right. Yeah, Matthew Stafford having to come back in the fashion he came back. It was crazy because both him and Joe Burrow almost ended up with knee injuries that took him out of the game, and they're just like, "Fuck that, dude! This is the Super Bowl. We're coming back. We're gonna fucking end
Anybody
it."
else surprised by the amount of gray in Matthew Stafford's beard? He's not that fucking old.
I did not pay attention.
But
to
he
that,
remember, man, he did play for the Lions.
a lot of stress
a lot
and
of fear
aggravation.
and worry and stress.
Stress.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
My
Sorry.
bad. He's like the president. His beard.
I guess I
Did you ever
wasn't-
notice how every president starts off with dark colored hair, and by the end of their term, they're all gray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all the stress and aggravation.
Yeah, so okay,
I guess
now
wasn't-
it makes sense.
That's why I wasn't as surprised.
He was.
Oh,
I mean, he's been in the
yeah, I
league
gotta
13
remember.
years. You know,
yeah.
12 of them on the Lions.
12 of them
But
on
he's
Lions.
still, even with that, he's still not that old of a guy.
No, not at all.
No, he's
really.
what,
I mean,
34,
there's quite a bit.
35?
There's quite a bit of gray in that beard.
Yeah. I mean, he delivered, dude. That he did what the Rams wanted. The Rams It's crazy because they had traded for him a week before, like this time last year for during last year's Super Bowl. With the anticipation, like, fuck it, we're gonna do the
We're
same
going
thing.
all in.
We're going all in, and
You gotta love when that works out for some teams.
Yeah.
certain teams. I don't. There's sometimes you're like you hope it doesn't. Like I didn't want it to work out for the Miami Heat.
well, the way
when
it worked
when
out.
LeBron and
Oh, they were just
Chris
obnoxious.
Bosh
Yeah.
Especially after the
Anyway.
first finals lost. LeBron's like, I'm still going to wake up a millionaire
I never
tomorrow.
wanted it to
Yeah.
work out that way for them, but I was excited. I was glad that it happened for the Rams. I'm a Raiders fan, but I am a Southern California guy, so I was rooting for the Rams. Although had it been the Chargers, I would have said fuck.
So
them.
what I just
Right.
heard, everyone, is that Raiders need some due diligence and some credit for bringing football to Southern California. And they need to share in this credit for the Super Bowl.
Damn!
Okay.
Get out of here!
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a reason we're sitting next to each
Yeah.
other right now.
Give credit where it's due, guys.
This family makes me want to murder people.
Hey, listen, I'll be honest. I was glad that Cincinnati, the Bengals, beat the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh,
So
Tremendously.
because this way we can say, like I heard you on a previous podcast, we lost to the team in the AFC that went to the Super Bowl. I did not want them to win because I know too many people that are, and I give them fucking credit because I have some friends that are diehard and have been forever Bengals fans, but I didn't want to hear them because I'm so tired of that who dey bullshit.
It's the same
Who
bullshit
dey?
as who dat. Like they're just copying the.
Yeah,
Saints.
it was weak. And then
I'm like the New Orleans isn't at the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's
And
like-
then I was like, oh, it's a different thing.
Yeah,
But
but it's
not.
still weak. It's just obnoxious and it's weak. And I was
Yeah.
I was glad that the Bengals didn't win because I wouldn't have to hear it from those. Because it was bad enough that I was at the Raiders Bengals game this year when they lost to them. So
Yeah. I mean, I like the story though. Like Joe Burrow, its second year leads his team to the Super Bowl. He had that young rookie Jamar Chase who had a fucking phenomenal year again. So I like that it was both two high-powered offenses, but it still came down to defense to win the game with Aaron Donald. And I mean, dude, that's what you pay a guy like that for. That's why you keep a guy that's an all-time
What a great
on your
pickup.
team.
God, why I had his name and it just escaped
Von
me.
Miller?
Von Miller. What a great pickup.
Yeah,
with
Von Miller,
man.
you know, Odell Beckham. If they still had Robert Woods, imagine they would have. By far, it would have been a different game, different ball game if they still
Now,
had
you
Robert
remember
Woods.
that group text group that I was talking about with Peacemaker?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the guys, one of my friends, is a diehard Bengal fan.
Mm.
So I mean, when the Raiders lost,
Sorry
I heard
to
all
hear
kinds
that.
of shit, and both times,
Yeah.
right? And then, but he was like, "Oh, we're the future." I go, "Yeah, that's what Dan Marino said." Oh, yeah, just remember, he's like trying to play it off like, "Well, we're coming back. We're going to be the future." Like, that's what the Miami Dolphins and Dan Marino thought they got there one time.
That's true. That is true.
Don't put the
They only got there once. And then same thing with Boomer Esiason and Colin Collinsworth. They only got to that one in the 84, I believe.
with Icky
Icky
Woods.
Woods, Collinsworth, Anthony Munoz against the Niners, and once again the
What are
Niners.
they one of 6 teams that have never won a Super Bowl? Is that how many
Yes.
teams have never won the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
It's like
6 teams remaining to have
Yeah.
not won. The Bills, the Titans, the Jets have. The
Detroit
Browns, Lions. Yeah, Browns, Lions, and then the Vikings. And then there's one other.
right.
team.
Well, this is Bengals.
The Bengals.
Yeah, no, I already
Did you start
counted
with
the
them? I
Bengals.
thought you were
Yeah.
naming the other teams and you were leaving them out. So
No, I started. Yeah,
Oh.
I think it's the Falcons. Falcons that never won a Super Bowl.
They almost did though. Remember, Steph?
No.
Yeah, they were so.
yeah.
oh my
they
God,
were-
what
they
a
were so
fucking
close.
God
What-
damn Brady!
What was that?
happening?
What was that? 20,
God
23?
damn Brady.
28-3?
I don't remember that game.
We'd have gotten away with it too.
It would have gotten- if it wasn't for those crazy little
Those crazy Patriots. Those meddling Patriots.
Mr. Haskins.
Yeah, and then
drops her glasses every episode. That always got me.
but Foos, I kind of glanced over the highlight of the Super Bowl, and that was the Super Bowl halftime show.
One of the best.
Where, goddamn,
I'm disappointed.
What?
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
I was
Here we
saying,
go.
this is what I'm saying. I was happy about it. I honestly thought I was telling people,
Ice Cube.
here's my lock. Nope. Hologram of Tupac during
Oh,
California.
yeah, everybody was expecting it.
So
Yeah.
they were going.
But I didn't
to-
hear anybody else say it until after I'd said it. I'm just
Yeah.
going to go out on a limb. I was saying as soon as I heard the announcement of that lineup, I go, dude, they're coming out with a hologram.
Nobody wanted to set the bar too high in their brains, though. Nobody wanted to say it out loud, I think.
Well, they
It's-
were going to, but it cost too much money.
No shit.
So they
Wait a
couldn't
minute.
do it.
What does the Super Bowl do except for make money hand over fucking fist?
That's
Yeah.
corporate
Guys
greed.
got a point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
It was gonna cost too much money from the.
They had it at
hologram
Coachella.
company. You're preaching to the choir. I don't know. But that's why they ended up calling in 50
But
Cent.
it was kind of surprising not to see Ice Cube out there, though.
Well, him and Jerry are still.
Yeah, they're still
I thought they were
at
some of that
odds.
shit out.
Nah,
Not to the point where he's inviting him on the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Yeah,
That would
not
have
to
been
that
dope if Ice Cube
Yeah.
went
Yeah,
out.
But what a better way to like that would have been a huge fucking surprise.
They really only kind of made slight amends when Straight Outta
And then he
Compton
could have
came out.
pantsed him like it would have been the reverse of Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake. He could have pantsed Ice Cube.
Instead, we get an upside down 50 Cent.
His son, O'Shea Jackson Jr., he always goes on ESPN regularly.
Yeah.
And he even said it, on ESPN. He's like, yo, halftime show was dope. Like, Unk's got it down. He's like, but it was missing that one LA staple. Like, it was missing my dad, and my dad was down.
The problem
He was
is
100%
Ice
down.
Cube only rapped about basketball in the NBA. And the Lakers beat the Supersonics.
Yep.
Yeah.
Today was a good day.
Today was a good day. Yeah.
Let's
Round
shot
got a
triple-double.
triple-double, dude.
Yeah.
That's true. You can't bring up the Lakers right now because we're just trash.
It's been disappointing.
It has been just depressing.
disappointing.
Been super depressing. And I think, you know what? Segueing off of the amazing Super Bowl and Super Bowl halftime, I actually go back and watch it. It's still
Does
good.
AD stand for always disabled?
Ooh.
Oh, ouch.
Jesus.
Ouch. Hot take, Mark. Hot take.
Thank you.
I mean,
Another
I thought of that right now.
If I could just go
Let me
back
look
a
at that
couple of
notepad
seconds,
you got there.
the only commentary I have on that halftime show is the fact that Eminem was the only one lip syncing. Did you guys catch that?
I
Well,
know,
dude,
I missed that.
he had to catch his breath so he could kneel, dude.
It's quite exhausting.
there is such a thing as a backtrack, but the backtrack was louder than his mic, so he was lip syncing.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck, dude.
All right.
Yeah.
He got paid.
He only
kneeled.
played one song, and it's the one song that every football game.
That's why they should have just had Cube or Tupac rather than Eminem.
Yeah.
You know he was pissed, right? Because the NFL told him don't kneel.
Yeah.
So he did it.
So he
but I
did
didn't
it.
understand that. Yeah,
Don't tell Eminem not to do something.
I didn't get the big deal. Yeah.
I don't
dumb.
know. Unless he'd been coming out a lot about in support of Colin Kaepernick or something. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. And but I was still, what a dumbass thing. Nobody's really even been doing that anymore, right? It's just kind of, it's not that it's passe, because it was important, but it's.
Well, the cameras aren't panning there anymore.
Yeah. No one's paying attention to it.
Yeah.
It's, But either way, it was an all-around good Super Bowl. The commercials were subpar. I didn't really find any that I
like
could
the
remember.
Alexa with Colin Jost and
Oh, that was pretty
That was
funny.
probably one of the better ones.
Yeah, but I had seen that before.
Well, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But it's still, I'm saying, but they called it a Super Bowl commercial, even though they released it before the Super Bowl.
And what, like
Yeah.
Peyton Manning is like in 50% of them.
Yeah,
He's like in all of them.
he's in everything
Dude,
now.
he's great though.
He is though.
Yeah, but in all of them?
I was so blown away going back to the Saturday Night Live when he was doing the
the skit playing with the kids.
you were the kids. Oh my god!
You're supposed to button
United
hook.
Way. United
You're
Way.
supposed
It
to
was the
button
United
hook.
Way.
Oh
my
yeah.
God. He hits the kid in the back of the drills the kid in the back of the head with a football.
Yeah, he's like, you're supposed to button hook, turn around, button.
Yeah. That was like, well, damn. And I've always hated his brother Eli. I hate that he's getting all these commercials and stuff.
I know.
There's a reason for it because he should. You're lucky enough to have been born into a family with great genetics, a dad that already played, right? And so many people work hard. I'm not saying that he didn't work hard. I'm not putting that down. But there's a system in place in the NFL to where the worst team gets the number one draft to try and create. So they're not always languishing in last place, that they can give their fan base some hope, right?
Yeah.
And so he's fortunate enough to be blessed with the skills, be fortunate enough blessed to go through college and become the number one draft. He should have played for the Chargers. I hated that he was able to force his way out of being drafted into a trade over to the Giants. And from that moment forward, I go, you're such a fucking prima donna. Fuck you. I don't ever want anything to do with you.
A total fraud.
I wanted that guy to. I wanted that guy to never win a Super Bowl. I don't want death on him, but I was hoping for an injury that would have been career ending.
Dang.
And he still could live and he could
But
walk.
wait,
He just
but
couldn't play anymore.
what kind
But
of
hold on.
injury?
That was your rival. So
Nutsack,
was
dude.
my rival.
the Chargers. The Chargers. The
I don't
Raiders.
care. It wasn't so much about the Chargers. It was just about
He's speaking from a high place, dude.
So-
it's
He's a fan of football.
So then you're not very much a fan of what James Harden and like Ben Simmons have been doing.
Oh, Ben
No.
Simmons is a bitch, dude.
no, not
Such
at all.
a little bitch.
Not at all. And I just, and listen, okay, so we've got a strike where we're postponement of the spring training and everything with Emily. Listen, I think everybody has the right to try and earn as much as they can, right? And I think that with that being said, I think the owners of a professional league team should be able to make more than the players do. I'm sorry, I know there wouldn't be a league without the players, but if the owners didn't pay for the stadiums and the advertising and all the things that come with it, they wouldn't become the stars. Because one of the biggest blocking points is that they wanted to raise the minimum salary for in Major League Baseball. You know what the minimum salary was last year?
It's like 100-something thousand.
No.
What?
570,500 was the minimum salary to be for an annual contract in Major League Baseball last year. They wanted the Major League Baseball's Players Union wants to have it go up 30% up to $750,000 minimum salary. Mm-hmm. They were offered like a 7% to $600,000. I'm like, come on, man. Well, if you were really going to hold out on wages, hold out on the wages for the minor league players.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
You put some more money in the single A, double A, and triple A. Fuck you guys that are already making almost $1 million when you're not even playing at a minimum wage salary. You're probably not playing. You're just sitting on the bench and being practice squad. Come on, that is great. Don't get me wrong. I wish it was me. I wish I had that fucking kind of talent. But I mean, that's crazy to get. You're holding up a season for a $250,000 raise.
Well, it's not just that. There's money. There's other arguments too.
I know, but
Not-
that's part of it, though. It's more money for the players.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. I mean, I don't want to say just I am a teacher. Okay, there are other professions in this world that give back to society. Yes, we need entertainment, right? We need to be distracted from the shitty moments in life like COVID and the shit that we can't do. But you're playing a game. You're playing. I'm haranguing everybody. I'm haranguing right now. Sorry about that. I'm going to get off my box here.
No. Stay up there. Hold on. Yeah.
No, that's all right, man. I'm going to jump off and hang myself. I'm a little sad right now.
Holy shit!
Whoa.
My soapbox.
Took a turn.
I'm sorry. I don't like. They're entitled, man. $570,000 to sit on the bench.
Well, so I understand that point of view. I'm all for everyone trying to make the dollar. I'm all for
Me
where the
too.
dollar goes to. But at the same time, I'm also for the human story and where these people are coming from. Because a lot of these people, there are kids where their parents been having them play baseball, club baseball for years. But then there are those, maybe only a handful of those that had to get baseball cleats at their own, or they didn't have baseball cleats growing up and they still got their way into the league in some way or shape or form. And they want that extra money to help take care of their parents. So that
I mean, but remember, a majority of those guys are in the minors. Like, they should play the minor guys better.
Right,
Like,
but-
these guys in the minors are getting paid
Peanuts.
But
like
then-
$70K to $100K a year.
Yeah.
but those there in line,
Like, give them a raise.
I understand that, but then again, that's not in the salary portion. What that should really go to is the owners, because each owner has to pay based off of their location and their local market. So they're not going to pay you top dollar if, especially a prospect, a low end prospect. They're not going to pay them that much money. They're going to try and have as low of a salary cap as possible, and not spend, because they want to have all that extra money from profit coming in from the marketing.
But it's crazy though, because in that single A level, they're doing like foreign exchange students. They're asking people to house these players.
Yeah.
Because they're not even paying them enough to where they can cover
they need
rent.
the money.
They could, you can't even like get 2 or 3 of them together to get an apartment because the money's so little.
Yeah.
But then again, they're in minor leagues. It's not just these owners of these teams. They don't own those farm teams. Those farm teams have their own separate ownership.
Well, some of them, yes.
Some of them do. There's only like a handful that are actually owned by
But
the actual organization.
they're affiliated with major league teams, so therefore
They got
that
that.
affiliation
They got
should
that.
come with some backing, financial bking. I mean, if you don't want to pay them more, then go ahead and buy. They got enough money to
No.
buy some apartment complexes or a couple of units inside of an apartment complex, and house your players. So they have a place to live.
You know how you solve all that? Salary cap. A salary cap will then not only you'll kind of median the market. You're not going to have these teams with these high end payrolls like the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Red Sox that are going to be paying these guys hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, saturating the market and keeping away from these low market teams. Then you're going to even out the market. You're going to even out the salary amongst them, and you're going to spread out the talent pool. These low market teams are going to finally
You
have
wouldn't have
some talent.
survived the 50s.
Do you believe any of that shit?
But that's what I'm saying. That's what the owners are trying to
McCarthy would
fight
have
for.
eaten you alive, you commie.
But they're the only last standing league that does not have a salary cap. The
Well,
NHL has
they
a
do
salary
have
cap.
some form of a salary
they
cap.
don't.
They have a luxury tax.
They not a hard. They don't have a hard salary cap.
Yeah, but
The
you have to
NBA
pay a tax for being over for so many years.
Right.
You do too.
Right,
You get
but-
a little bit to go over, but then you have to pay.
But what's a couple of extra million if you're going to pay? And that's why the Dodgers are paying a salary, the luxury tax.
Don't you
every
dare take
single
away
year.
money from my beloved Dodgers. Fuck.
But no, that's what I'm saying. That's the argument against. That's the argument against. Not paying the minor leagues. That okay, let's have a limited salary cap and we'll spread the wealth out to all these teams that are low market teams like the Marlins or the Astros. Technically, are a small market team. Or who else is another small? The Twins. The Minnesota Twins are a small market team, technically
Royals.
speaking.
I-
The
well,
Royals.
I love how well and competitive as a small market team, the Oakland Athletics are.
They are. And
Every
always have
freaking
it.
year, they have a quality
Yep.
product on the field.
Another
they may
good
not win.
example.
They may not win the end of the season games,
Mm-hmm.
but man, they are competitive all year long. There's always some kind of compelling story from them.
Right.
And I think teams like the Florida Marlins and things like that, they need to learn from that shit.
Yeah, it's not
Or not
not
Florida
all
Marlins
it's not
and
all
the
about
Miami.
dollars and cents. It's a lot about pride with these people too, because a lot of the ownership don't want to budge. They don't want to give up. So I doubt we'll have baseball at least within the next month. I think this lockout's going to go on.
It's all right. I
well
don't start
into
watching
April.
till the fall, anyways. I don't start watching till August.
Yeah.
I mean, I might go to a game during the the other part of the year, but I don't watch until it gets down to crunch.
Well, I
time.
mean, we have NBA playoffs that are going to kind of keep our attention. Well, playoffs, not LA, but
What? Look
everyone
at that
else has
with the
NBA playoffs.
reference point real quick. Holy shit!
Quicker than you think, Mark.
Sorry, Steph.
Whoa.
Hey
now.
We're gonna segue a little here into the NBA now because we just had an All-Star weekend, and it wasn't really that exciting.
shit.
I mean, dude, the dunk contest looked like shit. I mean, even the people that were calling it, like Dwayne Wade, he was like doing his own little like ratings on it. He's like, bro, I give this entire dunk contest a 6 out of 10. He's like, you didn't miss much if you didn't
There's
watch
no
it.
more cool dunks, dude.
No,
We've seen them all now.
No shocking.
There's nothing.
There's only so much the human body can do, right?
right, and
Like
it
you
takes
can only jump so high.
and
Like they need to start giving these guys jetpacks, dude.
That'd be
Right.
so sick, dude.
hoverboards, bro.
Dang.
Marty
You're not
McFly. It's the Marty McFly dunk.
Yeah.
15-foot rims, dude.
Shaq said it best because he was watching, and there's a meme of him like some dude did like a touch the glass and then dunk kind of thing, and then it goes straight to Shaq, and he's just like straight faced pissed, like this fucking. He's like, it should not take you this long to do one dunk. So it takes them like 15 minutes just to perform one dunk, and it's at that point it's like,
Because of all the prep?
yeah,
Well,
all the
they
little-
get 3 tries now.
yeah. So it's like they missed like 2 times in a row, and then on the third time it's like, yeah, they get it. And it's like, okay, like is that really what you were really trying this whole time? Like something that it seems so simple, but I mean it's because we're spoiled. We've had the jumping over a fucking car dunk,
Yeah.
the jumping over the mascot and taking it under the legs. Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine dunks.
You know what they need to do that would actually make this kind of really fresh and interesting? They should bring in like these street baller guys and make them play horse with dunks with the NBAers. Because like there's some fucking like crazy Instagram videos of like
Yeah, there is.
these dudes doing new moves.
Because that's their specialty, these crazy special moves.
Right.
They're not great players.
They should make them head to head with NBA players like horse.
Right.
That would be dope. Because then it's like, oh, dude.
Or the Harlem Globetrotters are in town.
No.
They could have done that.
Damn it.
They are. The Generals lost, by the way.
Every time
What?
I know.
What?
I thought it was. They threw the game.
they threw it, foo. They threw
You
it.
mean with that bucket of confetti and not water?
Shaving points, foo. The Generals are shaving points. That's their
Conspiracy, dude.
Conspiracy.
I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah, so I mean, once again, just another sports all-star break, just kind of coming and going.
Well,
I mean,
like, did you guys see who won the 3-point contest?
Carl Anthony
a fucking
Towns,
center.
Yeah,
It's like the quality is so bad, dude.
That's why the game's crazy because it's all about the threes, right? When did a center become a?
When did they
Tony
allow
Kukoc, right?
When did they allow a
Kukoc.
center to start?
Tony
fucking
Kukoc became
being in
the center shooting threes, but man, centers are supposed to be down low, fucking hanging and banging and just bullying their way to the hole and dunking on people. What the hell's a center doing 3-point shots for?
Now they're all Sean Bradleys, dude.
oh no,
Oh shit! 7'6" Mormon coming at you, skinny as fuck.
yeah,
I don't know who was skinnier, Manute Bol or him. I don't know.
Manute
Ooh,
Bol.
I think Manute Bol.
Manute Bol, man.
But Manute Bol killed a lion as a child
well, yeah,
to become a man. So I got to give that to him. I mean, what did Sean Bradley do? Went on pilgrimage. What do they call that?
He
I
went on a
forget.
mission. Fool. He went on a mission. He spread the word
to
of his
the
Lord
dangerous
Stephen
cities of
Jesus Christ.
P-Town, Pomona. Who's he in Pomona? That's because that's scary
This
shit,
is
right
really
there.
scary, man.
That's scary
Dangerous,
shit right
more
there.
dangerous than the jungle.
Conquer Jungle.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
I mean, that is a true story. You know that about Manute Bol, right? That he had to kill.
Josie, did you know
he had
that?
to kill a lion.
yeah.
I didn't
That's
want
crazy.
I don't want to. Yes, I knew that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So, Mark, do you have anything you would like to gripe about in sports?
Gripe? No, I'm just, I know you guys don't ever touch on it, but I love soccer. Football.
Oh, yeah,
Fútbol. Me encanta fútbol.
Open wide for some soccer! The Continental Soccer Association is coming to Springfield. It's all here. Fast kicking, low
I don't wanna
scoring,
say shit.
and ties. You bet.
Shit talking.
I have to play that every
That's
time.
okay. That's cool. But I'm excited about World Cup. It's crazy that Canada is top of the table for me. That they're the best team in CONCACAF right now.
Canada?
Canada.
What? Really?
Yes.
Oh, Joe C
I have
doesn't like
not
this,
get- I'm
dude.
not-
What are you talking about?
Foo, we
You
all
hate
know your hate for
Canada,
Canada.
I love Canada.
Our brothers
America's
from the
top
Great
hat?
White North.
America's top hat. Right.
He wants America to be bald.
He says, "Fuck the Maple
No, I
Leaf,
never
Foo."
did.
Wait, hey.
Never
Well,
did.
that was almost a near damn offense. My last name's Maples.
No, I'm just saying.
Dude, he doesn't want
kill the
he
messenger.
doesn't
This
want
guy-
maple syrup on pancakes. He wants agave.
Oh,
This guy's just totally
I thought
against
you were going to go with boysen. I get a boysenberry syrup, for God's sakes.
No,
Can we
he's
all
a
just
bad
open
man.
wide for some soccer?
Listen, I know. So the truth is, I'm excited. We should qualify for because it was such an embarrassment not to qualify for the last World Cup. And it's although being in Qatar is an absolute sham.
That's
it's an
bullshit
absolute
that they get
sham.
it twice. What in the last 20 years? Or
Qatar?
Qatar got it before.
No, this is the first time getting it.
No.
It's the
I
first
thought
time
they got it before.
No, it's the first time that a Middle Eastern country's had the World Cup. But there's been all kinds of deaths surrounding trying to build the stadiums. And it's just a sham. It was a money play because they have a lot of money and they paid for it, and it's gonna be fucking blistering hot. It's
Right.
it's a lot of there's a lot of bullshit that goes in with FIFA and all that kind of stuff. But I still love watching the
games.
World Cup.
Yeah.
And it's gonna suck because I think that means I'm gonna have to be up at like 2 o'clock in the morning to go.
Just to watch something.
I'll be like, I'm hoping that it's not school's not in session because if so, I'll be going like taking days off. But I'm excited of the fact that there's some. We still haven't, as the United States as a team, has still not developed that finishing player. Mm-hmm. We don't have a true goal scorer that just you can rely on to be a threat. I mean, Canada, he was out in the game that we played him, but that guy's playing in Europe, and that guy's just killing it in the Premier League. And so it's exciting, and it's nice to see that Mexico. Sorry, I love Mexican people, and I love Mexico. I have great memories of being in Mexico, but I hate their soccer fans and things like that. I mean, they just talk a lot of shit.
Yep.
They throw piss bombs, in the stadium.
Yeah.
So I don't really care for, and then of course we have the chants that they do.
Mm-hmm.
That, so. But I've had some experiences, and I've made some bad choices. Being an American fan at a U.S. Mexico soccer game at the Rose Bowl, where it was 90,000 to 10,000.
Well, that's the place where you go to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Roswell, right?
I thought it was Vegas. I thought it was Las Vegas where you were supposed
Shut
to go.
up.
The Bruins make mistakes there all the time. About 6 to 8
Jesus.
times a year.
But I'm excited. Anybody else excited
Goddamn.
about the World Cup? Anybody care?
I do. I love
Okay.
the World Cup. I think I'm one of the
I would
few
argue that
soccer
that's
fans
probably
here.
the only time I watch soccer is when the World Cup's coming through.
World Cup or Olympics for me is when I usually. But I watch like the Euro League. I watch
Me too.
The Champions League, especially now that Messi went over to PSG.
I think that was a mistake.
Well-
It's a weaker league.
It wasn't a mistake for Messi because he needed to get out of Barcelona.
Yeah,
Barcelona was not.
he
doing
could have
anything.
gone. He could have gone to the Premier League. I think it's a step down in quality in that league. The French Ligue 1
Yeah.
is a step down in quality from the Spanish Primera Division or the Premier League in England. Hell, he could have just at this point, if he was going to go to France, he could have just come over to the United States and play in the MLS.
Well, that's what they're saying that eventually he will because he's only
But
on
at
a
that
1 year
point, how
deal
old is
with
he gonna
PSG.
be?
It's just going to be the whole Beckham.
I mean, it's
and-
going to be
Yeah.
like Beckham and Zlatan. I mean, Zlatan right now he's on Atlas.
But he
right now.
crushed when he was here. He
Yeah,
came over and
he
crushed.
crushed and he went back.
Well, Messi can still too because Messi can still play. I mean, he's just he's
It's
out
his last World Cup.
It's his last, yeah. I mean, World Cup, but most likely he'll come and play in the U.S. in the next couple of years.
Yeah, and I've always kind of been because my ex-wife was half Mexican, half Argentinian, and so I actually knew her brother, my ex-brother-in-law, before I knew her, And that's kind of what got me back into following national. I would never buy another country's jersey. I'm going to wear America, but I root for Argentina because that's when I started really following professional soccer and international soccer. I would go to watch parties. Like you'd go to bars and you'd have to buy. They get closed caption TV, not closed caption TV, but the closed circuit TV games, and you'd pay like $20 to watch the World Cup qualifiers and things like that. So I root for Argentina. And I think it's such a huge burden on him that people talk shit about Messi because he hasn't been able to win the World Cup, but he hasn't had the same kind of quality players around him.
No, but when you're following a guy like Maradona, I mean,
But he had other players on his team.
He did.
It was not just Maradona.
He was, but everyone viewed Maradona as a god and thought that
the
Messi
hand
would
of
be
God, el mano de Dios.
Yeah, I mean, and everyone thought Messi was going to be the next second coming, and that's a lot of. And he has been, but they put too much, like you said, they put too much pressure on him to win it all the time. There's only so much one guy can do, and every year, like every time Argentina contends. Like you said, I don't really remember any other guy besides Messi on the team. I mean, there's like a handful of other Argentinian players.
Di Maria, and you could go with a couple other players.
Yeah,
but it's not the same.
No.
Well.
Okay, I'll stop with soccer. We'll get off of that.
Your opinion, man.
The dude obliges, Foo.
All right.
The dude obliges. Well, Foo, I think that's it for sports.
All right, well, everybody stick around for the music highlights.